We'll do it this way. Hey, it's Friday. Welcome back.
Wow.
It is. That means it's time for the Mike and Audrey show. I'm Mike.
I'm Audrey.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I'm surprised I'm sitting here right now.
Yeah, why's that?
It's been a busy half hour.
Yep. Well, you got it done. Hi, Cat.
There's a cat here.
Cat here. As evidenced by this. Oh, wait, we have Katie Cam.
There you go. That's Cat.
Whoop.
Well,
Katie.
we
Welcome.
all know what her government name is. So
Welcome everybody who showed up early. Gate and Ruth and Russell and Nigel and
Nose.
and Mr. Nose is here now. We have a whole bunch of people on the desk here.
Okay, all the animals are in here.
PB and Greg M and Willem and Carol. Everybody's talking about retirement.
Ooh,
sounds like it might be
sounds
cool.
nice.
Right? And Denise and Ryan and
Look at my nose.
Tom and Annie Ritter is here and who else? Who have I missed? Hey, what was this? Somebody just
Hey.
subscribed. Neat. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know that they did that on this one. Whatever.
Well,
That's cool. Marie and Pencils Plus and Will and Caleb and oh yeah, there you go. Greg Dickinson. Hey, you're new. Welcome in.
Welcome.
And Jade. Hey Jade, haven't seen you in
There's
a little
Scraggles.
while.
That's Scraggles, her dog. She's leaving.
Yeah, just leaving. And Inky Hobbit and Corinne. So many people today.
Yeah.
Greg Thomason, Eric Linneman, Attiliene, Oh, man, I always have trouble with yours, and I'm just gonna just gloss over it like that didn't happen. And Lisa S. and Becky, and Corinne and TG and Matt Taylor and Miss Chelsea Woodhouse. Hello from Australia.
Wow, we have something from Australia that
Yep.
we can partake in.
Song of the Healer. Oh yeah, you do have something,
It's
don't
very
you?
early for you.
And Glenn Craig, also Australian, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
My guess is that probably from the other side.
I don't know.
Unless Chelsea, you're in Perth. I'm guessing you're probably on the other side though.
I don't know. Let me see if I can. Our faces look weird to me.
That's every day. That's normal for me.
Well, all right,
No?
then I won't change anything. That's just what it will look like. I've changed a little bit of my lighting setup. I flipped my light around because, I don't know, maybe it's too hot now. I don't know. I'm never happy with lighting. It's just the way it goes.
Usually it's audio that's always the hardest to get.
No, lighting is always the hardest. Audio is no big deal. You plug in that microphone, this one with all Mr. Nose's fur on it, and it's kind of it.
Speaking of Mr. Nose,
Yep, he's back.
here comes
He's back.
the almost 19-year-old gentleman.
New South Wales, says Chelsea.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So, welcome to all y'all.
And thank you for all the comments on my makeup.
Were there a lot of those? I was busy reading names.
There was a couple, and I saw them. I
You
appreciate
did that
it.
really fast.
He nailed
This
it.
is why I keep trying to keep this clean,
Yeah,
because he will not stop.
Literally, if this is 5 minutes, I'd be shocked. My hair, as you can see, I didn't comb it. This is just me. I did literally a minute on the hair dryer, and then I was like, I don't have time for that. And then
So loud.
that's what it happened. I think I actually said that out loud. It's like,
Oh.
I don't have time. And
Oh.
then
Yeah, I went in there 3 minutes till, and you were just starting makeup, so that's about how long it took. So
yeah.
yeah. So
You
anyway,
put on a bold lip, it distracts from everything. That's what
Yeah.
I say.
that's what I do too. I put
My
on a
hair
beard and it
is
distracts
growing
me.
out, but I do have a hair appointment tomorrow morning, so maybe next week Audrey will look a little different. New year, new hair, new hair, new 2024.
Okay. Next week is the Philadelphia Pin Show. We're gonna be there.
Yeah.
I don't seem concerned about my presentation. I mean, that's a carefully cultivated look. Not caring. I do. I care deeply.
You had a busy
Oh, it was
time, a long time that
It's a bad
you
afternoon.
didn't expect for it to be as long as it took. Yeah.
No, I was gonna run
Yep.
like one simple errand, and it couldn't be done. Just couldn't be done. The UPS store is the worst place on earth. I'm never going back there if I have a choice.
That's I don't think that's a very hot take,
Oh,
honestly.
so bad. Like, it's okay if you're just returning Amazon stuff, I guess. You just go there and be
You
like,
just like throw it at them
and you leave. But this was a
Yeah.
line out the door and around the building a bit. I mean, there
Mhm.
must have been 10 people standing outside. It took me half an hour to get to the desk, and I was sending something back to somebody, and they had like a collect code thing, so like they would charge their account.
Yeah, their account.
And so
yeah.
like stood in line for half an hour. They typed things in for a long, long time. The guy kept asking me like, "Hey, what's your name?" And I'm like, I told him. He's like, "Well, what's your address?" I'm like, "It's on the box I just handed you."
Yeah.
And then like typed a bunch of stuff in and like, "Oh, it's gonna take this long and it's gonna cost so many dollars." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care. It's a collect account thing. He just said to send it or whatever." And they're like, "Tappity, tappity, 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 tappity," and he's like, prints some stuff out and he's like, "Okay," and he's like, "Wait, how do you do a collect code?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And he asked some other person. They're like, "What are you talking about?" And that person eventually figured out that, oh, it was a UPS thing. Like, "Oh, we're the UPS store." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. That's the entire reason I'm here." And he's like, "Oh, we're a franchise. We can't do that. We can't help you with anything UPS related." And I'm like, "So you're just a store?"
So
Sick.
you're an Amazon return store. Okay.
They're
You can just call yourself
Yeah,
that
I know.
then,
They're just a place where UPS happens to show
Yeah.
up and pick things up, I guess. So that was pretty worthless. But yeah, every time I go there, last time it was one of those like smart post things where you send a UPS and then like USPS does the last mile.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, we don't send those." I'm like, "It said specifically to bring it here." They're like, "Yeah, it's not our problem." I'm like, "Cool." So I don't know what to do with this package. And I took it to the post office. They're like, "Yeah, we take those." And so never doing that again. But
Tell me how you really feel about that.
I'm so mad at them. And then I went to the post office to pick up a box that was there, which is very exciting. And there wasn't a slip in my post office box. I'm like, "Ugh." So I had to wait in line. And they're like, "All right, we'll go look for it." And they found it because my post office is actually pretty good. But that errand ended up taking an hour and a half instead of the half an hour I thought it might take. So you have to stop. I'm sorry. Katie knows he's being hunted by Katie and he's yet meowing at her.
Is that what that is?
I think so. So yeah, no, that was unnecessary. I'm just going to.
Must have brought a lamb chop. We're having lamb for dinner again. We've had so much lamb for dinner.
Lamb chops. You want to talk about new stuff? You got new stuff.
I haven't even seen this new stuff. Sure.
Well, you have seen at least one of the new stuff.
Oh, that's true. Okay, that is true. How am I the only one who's had new stuff?
I don't know.
That's rare.
Well, you're not really, but.
What?
I mean, I have new stuff too.
Oh, okay. There's a cat. This is Mr. Nose. He says hi. Most of you know who he is, but we have a new person, so sorry. You're very bright, Mr. Nose.
Yep, he is. This is Mr. Nose. He is ancient.
Yep.
He's he's really investigating your 5-year journal here.
I don't really know why, honestly.
I don't either,
but I put one of these on my wish list for Christmas. I didn't get it.
Nope.
Which is fine. I mean, look, this is a list. Somebody gets to pick and choose what they want to get me. So I was planning on starting one of these. And so Mike's like, "I'm going to go buy you one." I'm like, that's fine. You know, he's like, "No, I'm going out and buying you one. Which kind do you want?" And I'm like, I mean, whatever doesn't look exactly like yours, so I don't sit there and think it looks like you, or mix those up. Not that they would. I mean, I would keep track of my own anyway. But anyway, this is the one you picked out.
I put a sticker on mine.
Show yours.
Mine looks like this.
You.
Yeah, I put a little sticker on there.
That's fun.
So apparently stickers will stick to it. I don't think you should put anything on yours, though.
I mean, it's super special. So they have a whole little thing. This is what mine looks like. It's almost shiny.
It is. It's totally shiny. Yeah. These are Midori 5-year journals, and
you can sort of see the shine.
I've really been enjoying mine for the last. I'm on the 3rd year of my 5-year journal.
Really?
Yeah, this is year 3.
I can't even believe that. I didn't even think that it's been this long.
It has.
I mean, not like I've written anything important that it would matter if I showed you, but.
Well, technically, I guess it's still kind of the 2nd year because I didn't get mine for a few days because of shipping or whatever, but yeah, it's been, it does look like silk. I don't know what it is.
Whatever this is, I don't actually know. None of it's in English. And then, but it has the thing about how about Kiora Ori, which is the Nishigen Ori textiles while adopting a more free approach that reflects today's norms. Each piece is carefully hand-woven by experienced Kyoto-based craftspeople. Now you can admire the history and traditions of these beautiful yarn-dyed textiles every day on the cover of your diary.
Yeah. I don't know what the deal is, but it's like a special edition type thing.
Did it cost any more?
It did cost a bit more.
Why did you give me a special one? You didn't have to do that.
Well, because there was, one is, this looks great. And if I'd had this option when I got mine, I would have gotten that. Yeah. The other thing is they only had red or black, and that was boring. So I'm like, I'm getting this. It just costs like a little bit more. He's not out there yet. He probably won't come around the corner.
You're used to this?
Oh, constantly, all the time, every day.
My plan is to, again, I'm not gonna I'll quickly show you what I'm doing. Don't pause it or anything, because... Okay, I guess I didn't... Just making sure there's any words that should not be on here. But I'm doing a quick...
Go ahead.
A quick thing that shows a swatch and the name of the ink. So every day I'm doing different inks and stuff. So,
yeah.
Well, the day and what's going on and not just the ink. But also that's part of it. So that's my goal, is to every day... Right before I go to bed, I sit at Mike's desk in here and sit with a tray of ink samples and pick and choose.
Yeah. Just seeing what I've got here.
And this is the rest of my setup. I put this Food Aid nib, which I've been using, which is nice for the swatches. It's not the greatest for the small amount of space you actually get on the page, but it is good for the swatch. So I sit it in here, let it dry, because I want to make sure not to contaminate with any other color. So I make sure to clean it out well.
She had this little secret system in here that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
And she has like her own beaker, and she's like, "Did you throw away my paper towel?" I'm like, "I don't know what your paper towel is." I mean, I probably used a bunch of them. And it's like, she's like, "Oh, it's a system on your desk." I'm like, "You didn't tell me about the system on my desk, so I just use what's on my desk." So I do mine a little bit differently. This is some of mine from May of this year. And
I love that one starts with "dang it." I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Why?
Mine one day was like, slept poorly. I don't know why I word it like that. Slept poorly.
Yeah, so this is actually when I had COVID in 2022.
Yep, I remember
yeah,
that.
so like I live them by the days, because these days I was I out? I think I was out and about on those days or something.
First time out and about?
No, I think you could come out on day 6 or something, and you had to be masked for another week or some such
something
thing.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but even then, like I was still testing positive on day 9, which now we know might have been a problem, but who knows? But whatever. And then like the next year, I was like, oh wait, I don't know what inks I was using, and so I started putting the inks sort of like here in the crease.
Which one is that green one?
This is Van Ness Gator Guard.
Nope, that's not the one. It sort of looks similar to.
No, you haven't used this one.
The Kingdom Note Arboreus.
Oh, the tree frog.
The tree frog one.
Yeah.
Which is.
I've just been going through some inks that I was swatching on Twitch. So.
Yeah.
So I've started doing that, and I keep, and I should make one of these for you too, or like cut one down. I use a little blotter card. You can see there's a whole bunch of like little bits of writing on there, because I don't like waiting.
No.
And you can see in the corners there's that's that second line where the name of the ink is.
Yep.
So, anywho.
I do need one of those, because I've been using this as my bookmark.
Yeah.
But not really blotter. I've been careful not to.
Yeah. Well, I've got a bunch of blotter paper. I just have to cut one down for you.
Yep.
I haven't done it yet. So yeah, Audrey has joined the 5-Year Diary Club. And
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Yeah, you've been doing it every day, which is cool. I think
He knows wants a chest.
I know he does. I'm trying to move things so I can
there
do that.
There he goes. Look at that. How adorable is that?
I think the 5-Year Diary is way better the second year and on. You know, because you have something to look back at.
Yeah.
Right now, you're just kind of like doing a thing. You're just like sort of getting used to it. And it's not that entertaining because you have nothing to look back at.
Yeah.
But like next year, you're like, oh yeah, this is a thing I did last year or whatever. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. So.
That will be good.
So if you're watching only 4 thumbs up, I mean,
it worked. Now we have 10. Thank you, everyone.
Hey, all right.
If you love Mr. Nose and his tail, which is look at that. Look at this tail.
He is best at tails. He wins at tails.
He wins at tails, and he wins at
ears,
like, ears and face.
And general shedding.
He wins at shedding.
General shedding. So you ever noticed Mr. Nail's tail tip is so cute?
It is.
Oh yes. He's like basically striped.
It's striped. Yeah.
And you can't really tell most of the time, but only on his tail you can kind of tell he's got a little stripes.
Yeah,
so.
He's a good-looking boy.
Yeah.
Katie,
that it, huh?
Oh.
All right. Well.
Katie wins at being a bowling ball. Small head, short tail.
Yeah, she does have a small head and a short tail, but you know she's got other features. Loudest purr.
She does have a very loud purr. The other cats had over in their geriatric years had slowed their purr down a bit and it's a little quiet. She doesn't.
I think he's gotten complacent.
He's complacent.
If you put your head on him, like I can feel when he's purring, and sometimes it looks like he's breathing real fast, and I'm like, that can't be good. And I'll put a hand on him, and he's like purring. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But end of the year was uneventful. Hey, that's pretty great. Started year 2 on your Hobonichi one, liking it way more than you thought. Yeah, it's way more fun the second year. I think.
Yeah, I was considering the Hobonichi. Those are sort of harder to find.
Yeah, I've never actually seen one in real life, but I really like the Midori one, so
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just get one of those. So yeah, we went to I went to
Yeah,
our local place, Crazy Allen's,
Yep.
and picked one up. That was always fun. Always like going to Crazy Allen's. If you're in this area, which is like mid North Carolina, like
The Piedmont.
are we in the Piedmont? I thought that was like where the mountains were and stuff.
No, we're in like the Piedmont Triangle. Like there's the triad. We're in the triad. We're between the triad and triangle.
Oh.
And the whole middle area of
Yeah. So
the flatter part, not the
Chapel
beach, not
Hill,
the mountains.
Durham-ish. They're kind of in between those, and it's a really good place to stop in.
Yeah.
When you worked at an office supply store, you used to use a 5-year book to keep track of sales and weather and any other notable things for that day. Yeah, that's a good thing to do, I think. Yeah.
Today was vet day for their cats.
A souvenir scratch on your upper chest. Aw.
Well, I hope everything went well at the vet.
Yeah, I hope the vet was okay. Our vet visits are always... There's never... every time she calls, I'm like, is there good news? She's like, well... I'm like, great.
Yeah.
Great. So.
Well, our vet's good. And our cats are very, very good for going to the vet.
Yeah. No, they're the vets love our animals.
Some
so.
cats I hear can
Yeah,
not... There are a lot of claws and hissing and stuff. Our cats do not hiss or do
No, they'll like lick
Katie,
people's
stop
hands
that.
while
What are
they're
you getting
giving
at?
them shots.
So I hope you guys could hear the purring. Katie was definitely had her head up in the microphone there.
Carol's asking how long you've been at FC.
Since 2016.
Wow, 8 years.
August
7 years.
Like 16th or something? 18th? Something like that. Yep.
All right, 7.5 years. Wow, that's a long time.
Mm-hmm. It's a very long time.
Quite a while.
It's funny to think about I've been doing SIGs longer than Jim did SIGs.
Huh.
Isn't that weird to think about? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. How'd you get started there? Oh. How did you get started there? I mean, there's probably a lot of people who don't know.
Really?
I mean, do you want to tell it? You want me to tell it?
You can tell it. I'm curious how you say it.
Oh, so we've known Scott Franklin for quite a while. He's the guy who owns Franklin Christoph. That's why it sounds like that. And so like
he's the Franklin and the Christoph of Franklin Christoph.
Yeah, I was just like texting with him or emailing or something one time, and I don't know. I was griping about work, and I was like, I don't know. Y'all got a use for if you ever have a use for a slightly used philosopher, just let me know. And he's like, we do actually have a position coming up, and I was like, oh no. And so he started telling me about it. I'm like, I'd actually be pretty bad at that position, but I think like Audrey might be really good at that. And it was right when you were kind of in a transitioning period because you're the guy whose lab she was working in. He was moving to Oregon. He's like, y'all can come to Oregon, and we're like, hard pass.
Get out.
And so I forwarded that on to Audrey, and that's how that went. Like you started talking to him about it, and decided it might be a fun thing to try.
Yeah. I enjoyed science, but it was also boring and unrewarding, and they don't pay well if you work for the state. And there weren't that many jobs in terms of industry jobs at that time. Probably more so now than it was, but this was way pre-pandemic and things like that. So, and do I miss it? I mean, there are things I do miss about it, but there's a lot of extra stuff. Wow.
Look, I'm trying to make us not be super hot. There we go.
I want to be.
Well, not like this.
Well.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. When I'm doing stuff on the screen, you don't have to call it out. Like they can't see it, so you can just like keep going.
Well, I get distracted easily, you know.
I don't know what you were saying. I wasn't listening. I was trying to make us look okay.
There are things that I miss about it, but I miss the science aspect of my job. I don't miss the other writing papers all the time and just like I'd rather be doing stuff than sitting there at my desk all day. And that's why I enjoy my job now. I'm sitting there doing stuff at my desk all day. Even if it's monotonous and the same sort of thing. That's a lot of science too, so it actually goes hand in hand because you do the same sort of things all the time in science. So
yeah, the first thing that she was hired there for wasn't nib stuff. It was like essentially coordinating and doing all the shipping and like some other things.
And other,
like
it's
QC
a small
and
business, and so everyone wears lots of hats and everything.
Yeah.
So for the most part, doing all the shipping and things was my main job. Yeah,
and so he was telling me about what that would take. I'm like, honestly, I don't think that's not my strength. So organization and process and flow and organization, I'm like, that's not really my set of skills. So and so that's how she got started over there, and then eventually became the nibbist. So, Macchiato loves your lipstick.
It is a NARS, like one of those matte ones and the skinny square ones. Yeah. I don't remember the name of it, though.
So I asked if the Raven nib is the same as the Raven pen. I'm not sure what you mean. Tell me more. Oh, wait, is that new black nib y'all have called the Raven or something like that?
Ours is, yes.
Oh. The answer is I don't know. Did you bring any of those home?
I did to grind. Do you
I
have
mean,
your pen?
I do have it if you want to compare them. See if they're the same.
Sure, I don't care.
Yeah, if you want to.
Do you have your pen in front of you?
Well,
I was wondering if I need to get up and like look for it someplace
my
else.
pen's
Okay.
right here. It's technically to the side of me. Let's see. After the, do you have an M1000? I do have an M1000. Yeah. It's actually kind of handy. Yep, there we are. Doing this just the other day. It's actually got a really interesting ink thing going on, and that is, there's the M1000 on the left there. It's the the biggest of the Pelicans. There's an 800 next to it. So, all right. So this is obviously the SD Raven. Yeah, I think it is the same.
Yeah, looks like it. Ooh. Well, now I'm gonna have to work on that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're going to anyway. Yeah, looks like it's the same. They just did the engraving. The engraving's like way differently. That's interesting. Like theirs is somehow matte black and yours is silver.
Yeah.
I wonder how they did that.
I don't know if it's silver. It's actually a little bit more like a, what's that word? Starts with a P? P?
I don't know. Tell me what it means.
It's sort of like that in between, like bronzy and silvery, sort of. Somebody will know.
In between, I don't know. I don't know what the word that would be.
Not patina, but sort of.
Yeah, that's the M1000.
Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
High contrast nose background. I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, there you go. It's the M1000. It's real big. Want a Raven nib in size number 5? I don't even know if those exist.
Honestly, I don't. It's not palladium, but it's sort of in that sort of realm. So I'm trying to, let me look it up and see if I can find it.
No, ruthenium's black. So, I don't know. Latest custom pin is arriving on Monday. Oh yeah, is that the one you sent me a picture of? That looks pretty cool. No, not patina. Same new color as the Raven from Esterek? Yeah, it is. Palladium? I don't think so. Putter, don't know how to spell it. Oh, pewter doesn't know how to spell pewter? Yeah, pewtery? I don't know. No, I don't know. It looks silver to me. Oh. Can you show a writing sample? I mean, I can. Is this something you're... I actually have a whole... I've got a whole review on it, actually. If you want to go and... special occasion, I didn't have time to take a shower because all my misadventures today.
I'm sort of wrong, but I was thinking of pewter. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yeah.
Somebody did say pewter, and I was like, nah, it doesn't look like pewter.
It doesn't, as a matter of fact.
There you go. I got a whole video on the M1000 if you want to go and see that. In any case,
cool. These are different.
Cover up the thing I was just showing somebody.
Oh, now it's not going to... Yeah.
You really pulled a full-on Mr. Nose and Pig in the middle of the fair there.
Pig and fair. That's me.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, it's pretty wide. I think it's a medium nib. Yeah, this is a medium nib. So,
is that fake ink, did you say?
Yeah, this is one that's not really an ink, yeah. All right, go ahead.
In case anyone wants to know shades of different silvers, it's sort of like, I guess it is more of a brassy sort of thing.
No, it's not brassy.
But this is just shades of silver, so it's not silver either.
Yeah, no, this is definitely not brass. This is silver. I don't know why.
Well, it's not looking at shades of silver.
It's just they engraved down to the stainless steel that's underneath. That's all it is. It's just this color of steel. Also, look at that. Still ground into my fingers from 2 days ago. I haven't been able to get it out. I mean, I haven't used the Stoko.
Oh, that's why.
But I've taken
I was like, wow, it looks like that, and you've used the Stoko?
No, but I've taken several showers. Well, at least I guess I've taken 2 showers. I've washed my hands a zillion times.
That's a lot of times.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Wow.
So, yeah, there we go. There's that black one. I need to buy one of those black nibs just so we'll have it around because people want to see them.
Yeah, you will have to.
Anyone heard of an issue with Benu pens breaking where the cap screws on? I saw some people mention that on Reddit. Now you're a bit anxious to use yours in fear of breaking them. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah.
Here's a rule of thumb, and that's if something can break, somebody on Reddit will have broken it. And then
Jeez.
they'll blame someone else. That's kind of how that goes. Did I wash my thumbs? Goodness, yes.
No, he doesn't wash his hands.
I am shocked I was shocked when I found out people don't wash their thumbs. It's the wildest
What?
thing.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, no, this is the thing people found out. Like, I guess when the pandemic was going on, well, had started, they put out like all these like instructions for like how to wash your hands, and the internet was awash with people being like, "Why would you wash your thumbs?" And the rest of us being like, "Are you out of your mind? Why wouldn't you wash your thumbs?" Like, you know,
what do you do?
I don't.
This is dirty.
I want to know how you
clean my phone all the time.
I guess they only wash their hands like this and then rinse them off. I don't know, but you know, whatever.
No, I think I wash my like I wash hands like wash.
Yeah, for sure. Do I have a Yoho 18K nib? Not handy. No, but way different. This M1000 nib is way like squishier than
it moves.
Anything else. Yeah. It doesn't believe in washing his hands in the shower. Yeah, that's facts. A finger tattoo? Yeah, not yet. I think it reminds me of requesting stainless steel versus zinc plated for a project. Oh, interesting. Stainless steel is a lot warmer. Oh, maybe it looks a little zinky. I don't know.
Okay,
I've never seen zinc. Couldn't tell you.
I'll look it up. See what zinc
color
is ink.
You have to be deliberate to not wash your thumb, right? Don't recommend dropping pins on a concrete floor. Yeah, I would try to avoid that for sure. We're going to look better, reverse the engraving. Well,
it says it's bluish gray.
No. I don't know. Let's look for the actual metal, I think. Oh, there's one. Yeah, okay. It's pretty bright. Yeah, sure. Also, that looks like poops. Zinc looks like poops.
That one does. Okay.
Yeah. Pop one in an envelope. I don't know what you're popping in an envelope. Oh, a diet cherry Coke. Audrey doesn't care for that. You don't like the diet cherry Coke, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like that,
Oh, I thought you didn't like those. Oh.
No, I drink that too.
Yeah. Zinc is more blue, and they were like the nicer stainless steel. Oh, I see.
Oh.
I see. Yeah. Iron Mike loves the M1000 nib. I'm really on the fence about it. It's really squishy for me, and so I don't always love using it. I kind of keep it around for channel stuff, really. Otherwise, I'd probably have sold it a long time ago.
Yeah. It's not your favorite.
No, I like the 800 a lot better when it comes to Pelican. And actually, I've been using your little M200, and I like the steel nib. It feels nice.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised by how good this is. Yeah.
I really enjoy. I have no problems. Like, I like the 200 series. It's probably a little too small for your hand, but I
do
like
wish it was a little thicker. Yeah. It's actually plenty long.
Yeah.
I just wish it was a little bit thicker. It's fairly thin.
And it's steel, but it's totally
this?
fine.
That's a medium.
It's a medium, yeah.
This has got a shimmer in it too.
Yeah, it's a shimmer. Yeah.
Didn't remember that I put that in there, but yeah, it's a lot. You can see the M200 medium is a lot smaller than the M1000 medium. So, but yeah,
a much smaller nib.
Yeah.
And different material.
But feels nice. I like it. Do you know when they start releasing info for the Triangle Pin Show? No, I don't. Usually it's like the first weekend of June.
Yeah, it's like the 6th, 7th, something like that week, because somebody asked Terry on Slack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So 6th or 7th. Is it still the first weekend
something like
in June?
that.
Let's see. June. No, second weekend in June. That'd be the 6th through 9th. Yeah. So if that's what sticks, then it's going to be the second weekend of June.
Have you used a Bach number 8 titanium nib?
Nope. I don't care for titanium nibs though, from Bach.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them.
I have a number 6 one, and it's probably my least favorite nib.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm not a Bach fan to begin with, but I also just don't like the way titanium feels. It's super duper wet. It feels squishy, but I know it's not flexible, and so you've gotta have a light hand with them. It's weird. It's kind of weird. Tom, if you want to try one this weekend, I'll bring a couple.
Yeah, it's its own feel. Yeah, it's just.
I'll bring a couple for you to try out if you want, Tom. To Philly. Yeah, so the thing about titanium nibs, not the Monarch, by the way. That's a whole different like grade and style.
But different.
And those are dead stiff.
Yeah.
But the squishy ones I'm not gonna let you squish the titanium one too much there, Tom. But
Yeah.
the squishy ones,
No, you don't want to.
Uh,
Gold, you can fix that.
yeah,
but
titanium, they will spring and you can't really fix them.
that's the thing.
They're not. It's a weird material for a nib, that squishy stuff.
It feels
so.
like you can, but you only can to a certain extent, and then that's it.
Yeah, people are really tempted to.
Yeah.
And I've heard so many stories of people annihilating titanium nibs. Oh, you have a titanium nib? Oh, yeah, you got a little squish there.
Yeah.
That's squishier than an M1000. Yeah. Do I have any solid gold nibs? I mean, sure, a bunch of them. Yeah. I received an email today that included a link to see the current list for 2024 pin shows. Oh, that's cool. I have a number 8 titanium on a Leonardo. I don't know if it's Bach or Yovo.
It could be either.
I don't know. I don't think Bach has a titanium nib.
Oh,
Or rather, I don't think
no, I
Yovo
don't
has
think
a
Yovo
titanium.
does.
It's probably
Yeah.
it's got to be a Bach, I would think. I don't think Yovo makes one.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Solid gold. Well, I mean, it's not like 100% pure gold. That's not a thing. But like, yeah, gold nibs are gold.
I was
All
thinking
the way
somebody.
through?
I forgot the titanium. I thought they were saying they have a Leonardo. They don't know if it's a Bach or Yovo. You can tell,
That's what they said.
but I didn't know about the titanium aspect. I was thinking
Oh,
about
oh.
a nib at all.
Yeah. And Yovo, yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, I just don't have one in front of me. But I mean, I like the Yovo gold nibs just fine, but I don't really think they're worth the upcharge over steel. I think the gold nibs and the steel are close enough that
They're a little bit softer, a little bit wider, like most gold nibs, unless you have,
I don't really think they're softer. What?
They are.
Yeah, a little bit, you think?
Oh, yeah, they definitely
Yeah.
are. Number 5, much more so than number 6.
Yeah.
Number 5s just move a lot.
The gold ones, huh?
Yeah, the gold ones do.
Because the number 5 steel ones also will move. So like a
Mhm.
fine number 5
Mhm.
has like a little bit of give to
Mhm.
it, which is
It
kind of
does.
fun.
Just how, because it's smaller and just the geometry of the whole thing and how it just will move around a little bit more.
You can tell Bach and Yovo apart from the feeds. So on the number 8s, you can actually tell them apart because they look entirely different.
Yeah.
The Bach number 8s just kind of look like a big nib. The Yovo number 8s look like a big fat nib. Like they're very wide.
Mm-hmm.
Wider than they are long usually. Like they're just super thick. And nobody really uses them. You don't see them very often. So you're doing seminars at the PA show? Yeah, he's doing seminars on creative journaling and stuff.
That'd be fun. You should go to that. I wish I could.
Well, it's like $75. I'm gonna let somebody else do it. I'm not creative enough.
What?
No,
Come on.
I'm just not. Carvalata, like the ones the cute goats as a Capricorn. Yeah, that's fine.
That'd be fun if you have a kit and stuff for it. That'd be fun.
Yeah, there's a whole kit and everything.
That's
It's a whole
nice,
thing. Yeah. Busy making the kits. Yeah, so Tom does these really cool, like not another blank notebook things. You also go check that out. Google up Sugar Turtle on Etsy, or Tom, if you want to post a link, feel free to do so.
Somebody at work was interested in like having a journal and doing artsy things in there and prompts and things, and I made sure to show Sugar Turtle Tom's notebooks just as something
Really?
that's out there, and you never know what you're gonna get, and I think that's the fun aspect of it.
Yeah, I like it a lot too. That's why you go to the seminar to learn. I mean, yeah, but you got to know like your capabilities. I know my limits, and
I think that you just
not-
don't know your limit, and that's why you should go.
I think I know it.
Oh, hey, Greg. If I didn't see your messages before, I didn't know you were here. Hello.
Hey. And a special not another blank notebook for the kids. Oh, that's really fun. New size. Look at you being tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like fun. I hope you get full classes.
I know.
It was a big problem after a broken bone and a doctor didn't know you had an allergy against titanium. Oof.
You have a titanium allergy. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of rare, but you can
it is
totally
pretty
have
rare because you think that that's the one that lots of people are allergic to the other metals and stuff, so that's why you go to titanium.
I wonder if you can have allergy to like steel.
Oh yeah, because
You
there's
can?
different. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes there are little small amounts of nickel and other things in there. Just small amounts, but it can just.
Well, yeah, they're always going to be an alloy.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's why I've gotten to using titanium for my earrings and stuff, just because not all stainless steel is created equal, and so sometimes I can get a little bit of a irritation, not like an allergic reaction, but it just gets a little red sometimes. And my earring fell out, and so I had to like makeshift one, so I have this huge ball now here. It's just weird.
It is giant, yeah.
Yeah. And so now I'm laying on it. It's like much bigger than usual, so I'm like, it's bothering me because of that. So I'm waiting for my earring to come in.
So these are the seminars and
Oh,
such
okay.
for the.
What's
They're kind of doing the same seminars each day. It looks like.
Oh, okay.
So we've got Aziza from Gourmet Pens doing Inky Messes, which sounds like a mess.
Yeah.
Then you've got. Actually, this is new. This is just kind of just put in there.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Interesting. Vintage pen for modern users, working backwards in time, presented by the Black Pen Society and the Pen Notes Project. Areno, Daigle, Isaacson, and Scott Jones. I like Scott Jones. Well, actually, yeah, I like most of those folks. Moderator Josh Lax.
Oh, wow. You just really threw that out there, didn't you?
Well, Paul and Mike are also cool. Pens in this period. Yeah, that's pretty cool. When is that? 7 to 8:30.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's nice.
Yeah, it looks like only Aziz is doing a thing on Friday. Interesting. Saturday, Aziz is doing a pen show tour.
Yeah.
I'm not at all bitter that our good friend Eric didn't say, "Hey, Mike, you do pen show tours. Would you like to do?" Not at all bitter, Eric. When you definitely watch this,
Yeah,
I'm
but
certainly not going to say anything
Did
about
you
it.
know that you are not the famous Aziza, though?
I'm not.
I'm
That's
gonna
true.
go ahead and throw that out there.
She's also doing an intro to fountain pens. $75 gives you, I think there's a pen and that kind of stuff as well in that.
Yeah.
Creative journaling with Tom. Creative journal starter kit, including a journal, washi tape, stickers, and other fun surprises. An exclusive Rickshaw Bagworth journal pouch. Oh yeah, this is worth the price of admission. Maybe I should do that.
Tom, I had no idea what your last name was. There you go.
You know what? I didn't either.
Michael Ward's gonna be there. Sorry, I just fangirled, didn't
That's
I?
what I was about to say.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Michael Ward is a lovely human being, one of our
He's
favorite people
so
to see at Philly.
fun.
Only ever see him at Philly.
Nope, only Philly.
So he is from Canada, so he doesn't come down to many other shows. But he's doing a Unical workshop or Funical workshop. I'm a little tempted, but
Funchal? It looks like
maybe it is.
Funchal.
Maybe it is. An Inky Messes, Fin Show Tour. It's so yeah, repeating those things. So, yep, those are the seminars if you're going to that stuff. Exhibitors. There are a bunch of people on the list, but be careful if you're looking at this list. Only the people that have an asterisk have actually confirmed that they're going to be there. The rest of them are just leftovers from other years. I don't love the way that they do that, but...
Is that true? Because Custom Knit Studio is going, and they don't have a thing.
Asterisk will appear next to the names of confirmed visitors. Yeah, I know Gina's going, but they haven't...
Sorry, they've had their list up and stuff, so they will be there if you were looking.
Tom Bailey's going too, because he's been asking everybody on Facebook for please give me a...
maybe he hasn't, that's why...
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. But Crazy Alan's Emporium, of course, that's actually be Crazy Alan. He's gonna be...
Yeah, it's actually not the others, the original.
Smoochie Pens hasn't confirmed. Sugar Turtle has. There's a little thing. Also, Truffet is going to be there.
They are.
Yeah, wow. That's fun. Yeah.
That's far.
I know they don't get to too many pen shows.
That's far.
I'm wondering why they're coming to this one.
Yeah.
That's
no, they're super nice. Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, no, I really like those folks, but they haven't gone in the past because it's really just he and his wife.
Yeah.
So they must have somebody else to.
Oh, Helen's Creations, they're fun. I like looking at their stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she makes some really nice like pen kimono holder things. Sell some cool brands of ink that you don't see too often, like Troublemaker and Kiwi and some of those. Really nice. River City, Roses Without Thorns. Roses Without Thorns is fun. This is yeah, won't go to that site. I don't know why that's up there, but Roses Without Thorns is like a...
Is Lucky Star coming?
I don't know. I was talking about somebody else.
I was just having you scroll.
No.
No.
No, I don't think she's been to that show.
Oh, really?
I don't know where she's out of, but I think that's pretty far for her.
I think the Baltimore area.
Oh, really? No idea where she actually lives. She's a pilot, so she's all over the place.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so Roses Without Thorns is, I think, the fold out awesome 3D card thing, pop ups.
Yeah. I just didn't know the name. Okay.
So yeah, interesting group of folks. Should be fun. I always like that show. It's just too darn far away. How big is the show? Medium small.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the smallest on this on the circuit, but it's medium. It's on the small side of medium, I would say. Yeah. But usually a good mix of things, modern and vintage and all kinds of stuff. You never know what you're going to find there. Oh, that's why you're asking about Lucky Star. I was like, otherwise it's pretty random. Not sure you've met Truffet in person. Yeah, Chris is the guy from Truffet. Really nice dude. Got some vintage pilots you love. Got some other brands, never really touched them. Yeah, I like vintage pilots and platinums. Those are always
Mhm.
good, and they don't feel like fragile.
Yeah.
I know Esterbrook's aren't actually fragile, but they always feel like it to me.
Yeah, Denise
So.
recommended a vintage Esterbrook. Those are good. Well, you have
No,
a
those
bunch
are
of
great.
those. Those are good. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
the
can
nibs.
find them easily. So.
Super easy to restore if that's the
Yeah.
thing you're into. So they're pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's actually not. I was gonna say that's where I started with vintage pens, but that's not true. My first vintage
Really?
pen was my grandfather's Parker 51.
Yep.
And then my grandmother's Schaefer's.
Yeah.
So those are actually my first vintage pens.
Which were my first?
Piano lesson time. Look at this. Look at Greg doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Good for you.
Crowd size is very dependent on weather. That's true for Philly.
That is very true for Philly.
Oh, do we have forecasts for Philly yet?
Oof.
Is that 10 days? It's a week away. So let's see how bad Philly's gonna be. No, that's not how I do it. How do I go see a place? This? Yes. PHILL. No.
Yeah, I have several Schaefer balances as well. Those are classic.
Looks like it should be nice. There's a possibility of rain on Saturday, but that's not too bad. At least it's not feet of snow and ice and stuff. High is around 50.
Wow, that's...
Well, Sunday the high
balmy.
is in 37, but like the rest of the time it's almost 50. So yeah, it should be fine. Should be sunny the day we're driving up there. So
that's a first. Wasn't last year terrible? Or was the year before?
Most of the time, it's pretty
I know
bad.
it really is.
Pretty bad most of the time. So,
Well, Kay's first Philly show. That's fun.
Favorite part of collecting ephemera for the is the ads for fountain pens in the magazines from the '60s. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah. So everybody's got a big winter storm coming through this weekend, but it's next weekend, so it'll be okay. Yeah, a lot of people are getting like a foot of snow or something this weekend. Tomorrow, actually, or Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep. So some of those ads in the journals, yeah, probably. I mean, ours definitely had some of that kind of stuff, so that's fun.
Oh, somebody has a pen that they want me to look at.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Well, if there's a pen problem, I'm not going to help with that. Somebody else can. But if it's a nib problem, I can help you.
Yeah.
Not that we'll always fix it, but I'm just saying that.
Yeah. But do bring it.
Yeah.
Probably planning on going to a couple shows this year. Still have some FOMO about Philly. Hope everyone has fun. Yeah. I mean, Philly's a good show. I like it because it's the first of the year. Some of our friends go to it. I haven't talked to Tammy. She's on the list, but doesn't have an asterisk. Every time I remember, I should talk to Tammy, it's way too late to be texting people.
Yeah.
Even though I know she's up late, probably.
She could be one of those. Yeah.
Definitely getting like 12 feet of snow. Yeah, definitely, Dustin. You should look out for that.
Definitely.
In Arizona. That Arizona snowfall is rough. Still interested in a narrow retro 51? Who, me?
I mean, I like the slims.
Oh, possibly.
I like the slims. Yeah.
Possibly. Audrey likes the slim versions.
I do.
Although there aren't that many of the slim versions.
No, I have a couple of them at least.
So we never showed the second thing that you got this
I
week.
haven't seen the second one.
Well, it's right there.
Oh,
I didn't
even know. I
know.
guys thought it was just, microfiber things.
I know.
So last week, I like my nails, by the way. Look how big these flakes are. It's hard to tell because it's so shiny. But anyway, last week, somebody from the chat sent a message in saying, hey, you were saying that you don't have a smoky quartz Pelican. And so they ended up selling it. And, oh, wow.
Keep going.
I have to keep going.
Yeah, she double wrapped it.
Yes. So I have the smoky quartz now. Yay.
Audrey's Pelican collection has really been blowing up here.
Well, and I may be getting the amethyst.
Maybe. I think we should see if there's one at the show before.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I think that's a good idea. But, whatever.
Yeah.
She wants to know what polish is that. It's so pretty.
It was a special edition, of course. I'm sorry. But it's from a brand called Swamp Gloss lacquer.
Oh, yeah. Swamp Gloss has really cool stuff.
They have very fun things. Yeah.
You can see through it. It's a brown.
But they have similar things if you look. I think their website's open right now. Yeah, it's a brown. Yeah, it just looks dark because it's darker in here.
Yeah. Well, at least there's no light. All the light's coming from above it.
It's diffused. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's the direction. That's the deal. So,
sure.
It's Audrey loves doing this thing when she does her nails. We'll be in the living room or whatever where she does her nails, and it'll be at night, so the lights will be on, and she'll hold her nails up and be like, "Hey, how do my nails look?" And the light's like right behind it. I'm like, "I bet there's nails." Cannot possibly see it. There's no way.
Yeah.
Hey, how are my nails, Audrey?
I can see that though.
I can't see that. It's
Well,
my hand, so.
well.
You have the smoky quartz so much better looking in person. Yeah, it looks really nice. That's.
I mean, I like it, and I wanted it. Obviously, is it my favorite out of all of them? Not necessarily, but that's fine too.
I mean,
Here's another one.
there's another one. Audrey really likes these two. Look, I'm glad that Audrey has gotten in her head to collect the 200s for some reason,
Out of
and not
all
like
the ones-
1000s or something, because
Yeah.
that'd be pretty brutal.
Yeah. So.
Be like, you have to get a second job. So
And the good thing is they come out once a year. It's not like
they
there's
do
a
come
bunch
out
of
more
them.
than once a year.
No, but I only get the one of the year. So.
Yep. So, spouse says the occasional zit. Ooh. I mean, you got to pop a zit. It's good times, right?
No, you put a pimple patch on it. That's.
Yeah, pimple patches are the business. Definitely get some pimple patches out there. Don't pop your zits.
I really wish that those were a thing when I was growing up.
Yeah. I usually go for pastels, but M800 appeals to you. There's an 800 smoky quartz would be awesome. That'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm,
yeah. You've converted them to pimple patches. I wish they had those when I was a youth. Because, man, I would have kept pimple patches in business.
Yes, because they have different sizes. And so it can be discreet. And it's just good to, keep stuff out or keep you from picking at it.
Yeah, and it kills the thing off.
Yep.
So that's pretty good. All right, I'm going to mark off Audrey's new Pelican off the list.
So thank you. I don't know if the person wants to be named, but thank you for selling that.
Yeah, it was great. That was very cool. So, me too. You love them. I know, right? They're super good. What else do I have on here? I don't think we're going to show those things. I haven't heard back from that person.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to tell tales out of school, but
Sure.
I did.
You've been swatching up a storm.
I've been swatching up
you
an
have
absolute
so
storm.
many samples right now.
So these are inks that I've swatched.
Wow.
Well, some of these. No, this is all inks that people have sent us for like Christmas-ish, for holidays.
What's the word on the Pelican Green Rays? Do those come out in special editions, or are they custom made only? I don't know.
Actually.
Somebody else might know.
I don't know. Let me see if I have Green Ray in my Pelican stuff here. I don't think I do. No, Rose Chorus, Maquille, Art Sales, Copper. Nope.
Yeah, the copper's one that's pushed back till.
Yeah, that one there was a material shortage, he says, and so that's why it got pushed back. I also kind of think it was pushed back, so they don't just like stack them.
Yeah.
But if there's a material shortage, like nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, my next one's amethyst. I have that was my first one, was the amethyst or the aquamarine. Sorry, yeah.
The Pelican Green Rays or the Abalone Stripe ones.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's like a special edition or limited edition or something like that.
Those are pretty.
Must increase your rank on FBC. I don't know if it will. I kind of doubt it, actually.
But new brands? You've had a couple new ones.
I'd have to. I don't know how many new brands I have. Well, we'll see as I go through them, actually.
Well, one of them was from the Ink Vent, so because I never.
Oh, I haven't even done those yet.
Yeah.
I haven't even done the Ink Vent ones yet.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done the Enigma Ink Vent ones yet.
Yeah, I do have the rose quartz.
We looked at these last
week,
week, right? The butter popcorn and stuff.
Yeah, a couple of them we did.
All right.
We did the purple because I took pictures and stuff.
Yeah. Not these. Okay.
Yeah.
So you did these. So those are done. Those are from Sherry, who sent those out, which is very cool.
Thank you, Sherry.
I got a bunch of Tono and Limbs in this set from our friend Liz, who sent me a really fun care package.
Yeah, you don't have very many of those. So that's nice.
No, I think I had I didn't have barely any. I don't think I could name any that I had. Tono and Limb. So that's such a name. Polotvian dances Borodin opera Prince Igor.
That's a name.
Yeah,
wow.
I made it need to redo that name or something because I just couldn't. Butter popcorn's no more. I know that's why we were psyched to get a sample of it from Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry.
I think what happened there was I was trying to write on it, and this one was it's tilted up a little bit. I should have bent it, and so I was trying to write on it and not put my fingers anywhere that I would get, and it's moved anyway. Whatever. So there's that one.
You know what's a funny story about the butter popcorn?
What's a funny story about the butter popcorn?
When you were actually, I didn't know what you were talking about, but I just heard that there was a package sent, and then I heard butter popcorn. I was excited because I thought that somebody sent buttered popcorn, not the ink, but
they did. Oh, you mean actual popcorn?
Actual popcorn. And I was excited. And then I found out it was the ink. I was still just as excited, but I didn't hear the ink aspect of it. Because I like popcorn and I like ink. So I was equally as excited, but I thought it was funny when I was like, oh.
Look, if you want to send us popcorn, yeah, I'll take some popcorn.
Well, we've gotten candy, so.
It's true.
Yep.
We do have some candy. You should have some of that candy.
I should. Yeah.
Bust it out. It's right behind us. So that's Tono and Limbs. We got some Dominant Industry.
That's
These
fun.
are from Wonder Pens. These are more named after the cats that they have
fun.
there.
I love that.
So this is Tuna on Olives, and these are after their eyes, apparently, their eye colors.
That's
And
pretty.
they posted a picture of like the cats with the inks, and yeah, this is really nails that that cat's eye
The
color.
cat has pretty eyes.
I know, it's a really cool one.
I like it. And it's Tuna and Olives.
I know,
what
right?
a fun name.
Two of my favorite things. Not tuna, really, but
No.
Then Mont Blanc homage to Moctezuma Pierced Sky.
What's that?
Pardon?
What's a Montezuma Pierced Sky?
Oh, this is one of their special edition ones, and I want to say it was like Aztec themed or something.
okay.
I don't. It might not be. It was definitely South American
yeah.
indigenous folks, but I don't remember which one.
Mm.
But the box for that one is kind of tan, and it has like
Oh.
this this color in like the lines or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. Okay.
Yeah, they're like the Nazca lines, that kind of thing. That was the representation. I'm not sure exactly why it's this color, but maybe it's a turquoise thing. I don't actually know. Sad news, Wonder Pens was broken into. Yeah, somebody like whipped a brick through the window or something, right? That sucks. Yeah. But yeah, this is a really pretty color.
Yeah,
I like it.
Pretty.
Robert Oster and Vancouver Pin Club, Van Pin 86.
That's a weird color.
It's a weird
I like
color,
it.
right?
It's weird.
Like, it's strange.
Yeah.
It's got like brown and gray and
Pink.
Yeah, there's definitely some pink in
Yeah.
there. It's pretty cool.
It's taupe.
Certainly a taupe.
It's a taupe.
For sure a taupe. I do a bunch of the swatching over on Twitch, so if you want to come and hang out on Twitch, right there, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Or
this
anytime.
This is an Ink Institute and Gourmet Pens, Acadian Nights.
I just used that one last night on my 5-year. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think?
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
it's a nice color.
Yeah, apparently Acadia is a place.
Okay.
It's like a region of Canada.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Who robs a fountain pen store? I mean, some jerk, apparently.
Yeah.
This one's not going to show up well on camera.
Always. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Even more. It's worse than I even thought it was going to be.
Yeah. This no camera will actually represent this. It is absolutely wild.
Yeah.
So what y'all are seeing is kind of a gray with like little bits of, I don't know, pinkish highlights. But what we're seeing is pretty much all pink with like a gray tinge.
With pink.
Yeah.
Pink and lilac and a little gray.
It's totally weird, but it just, the cameras are like, no, that's not a color. That
No.
can't be right. And so it just tries to, I don't know. But that's another Ink Institute Gourmet Pens. I have to see if I can get her to bring some down because, This is one that actually I could not even find the company online. I Googled it and couldn't find anything.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that, yeah.
This is Sunshine Trading Co. Doctor's Collection Blue Moon.
Nice blue.
It's a really
with
pretty
red
blue.
sheen.
Yeah. This is apparently made by Tono and Limb, I think, or Tono and Limbs for this company or something like that.
Which is
Liz sent me a
made in Korea for a Japanese brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Wasn't Gambit from the X-Men Acadian? No, he wasn't Acadian. He was from Louisiana. He was Cajun. So Acadian, the Acadian region was settled by like French immigrants to Canada, I guess. So yeah, not Acadian, but kind of close. Can you show it on the face cam? It definitely does not look any different on the face cam. I've tried a bunch of this on Twitch. It just won't work. All right, you're up.
Yeah.
I have to have this cat on my shoulder.
Up
Sunshine
next?
Trading is a Japanese stationery store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Up next, Kakamori.
You kind of went backwards there, but that's cool.
Oh, well.
I was going from the back.
Okay.
Because some of these will be together, So is the other Sunshine, yeah. This one's called Enjoy, and it's a purple. It's like a real brilliant purple. It's coming off a little more blue.
A little bit more, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
There's a little bit of shading or sheen on the edges a bit.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, but that's pretty.
Quake, apparently some of the people that work on custom pens are from that area. Oh, that's too bad. That sucks. Hopefully they're doing okay. Reconnection successful.
I don't know what's going on.
That was weird. Apparently we're still here. That's good.
I wonder if this is going to show up well.
It's better than the other one.
It is? Okay. This is a really interesting color as well.
Yeah. So that one actually shows up accurately.
Yeah, it's prettier in person than it is showing here.
Really? It looks pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But it's like bright green on the outside and then, I don't know, brownish grayish on the
Brownish,
interior?
again, a little bit of pink too, I think.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, I really like this. Is one of those interesting colors that I've wanted to see in ink colors that you don't see very often.
Oh.
I like it.
Word Cajun actually comes from the word Acadian. I kind of thought it did, but there are different, traditions or something. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't go into detail. I mean, probably who knows? Oh, there's an Urushi artist you follow on Blue Sky who was posting about the earthquake. Yeah, I heard there was a lot of property damage, but very few casualties.
Oh, that's good.
I guess a couple of people had heart attacks, and so they're counting it in the toll.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's
I saw a video of that, and man, earthquakes go on for a long time. It turns out.
Really?
I've never been in an earthquake. I don't know anything about it. I'm from the Gulf Coast. Technically, there are earthquakes down there.
We did have one like in 2011 or something, and it was.
We had one here like a few months ago.
Oh yeah, that too.
But it's not the sort of thing you feel.
No.
But man, this is like video from inside a parking garage with like just cars just rocking for a long time. Wild.
Scary.
Not interested in experiencing that.
No, thank you.
So.
Oh. Are we done?
Yeah,
now we're talking about serious things, and I feel bad going back to this. Octopus Fluids Write and Draw Violet Lion. That's a fun name.
So our friend and viewer here, Carol, has talked about these write and draw ones before, and I hadn't actually got my hands on any. So Liz sent one. This is Violet Lion, and it looks really cool, and this is pigmented.
Yeah, it's more almost metallic in person. You can't really translate that.
So the thing about pigmented inks is you get that kind of like matte shine off them. It's not a sheen. It's just like kind of how those pigmented ones look.
Yeah. It's super cool in person.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get some more of those, I think. Plus, I really like the names. I like that they didn't try to make it lion colored at all. They're like orange meerkat, violet lion, pink, I don't know, something that's not pink, crocodile or something.
Pink crocodile.
I think it might actually be that. It's definitely pink and some kind of animal like that, yeah. So.
Up next we have is this the other cat one?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. The other cat one that goes with the tuna and olives is Chicken in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yeah, which is funny.
That's the name. That's a eye cat color, huh? Or color for the eyes.
Yeah, this is
interesting.
Yeah, and it's pretty darn close too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never realized a cat's eyes could even look like that.
Isn't it Ruby in the Sky with Diamonds? Is it like a Beatles song or something like that?
Yeah.
Something in this.
Yeah, it's a Beatles song. Yeah. Lucy in the Sky.
Lucy, that's what it is. Yeah, chicken. I don't know. Do you have not close?
Do you know that?
Actually, I don't think I have standard blue now. What's up?
Do you know that? What is that, Jessica? Something when she thought that the
tuna was actually
chicken.
was
chicken. Is the chicken of the sea? And she's like, it's chicken, but no.
Good old LSD. Yeah, there you go.
Good, right?
Oh, that's what it's about. I don't. Yeah.
It was a different time. We don't even think about those things now.
Yeah, Chicken in the Sky with Diamonds looks fun, and I think it's a cool ink.
Yeah, both of those I really like.
I would say definitely put it in something wider and wetter.
It looks better.
So the top and the bottom lines there are different nibs.
Yeah.
I switched because it was just kind of it wasn't giving me enough from the really fine one.
Yeah.
But the other looks great.
Yeah. Super pretty. Next we got another Tono and Limbs. Harutanari,
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's another Tono and Limbs.
I mean, this one's fine. It's not as exciting as some of the other ones, but that doesn't mean it's not good. It's just not as.
It's a darker blue than it's coming out on camera.
It is
lightening it up a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely is darker in person.
Yeah. So I kind of spread. So here's what I was doing when I was doing it, and why I keep rearranging them is I kind of no, you can keep doing it. I'm telling you what I was doing, and so I kind of like put the Tono and Limbs together and that sort of thing. So that's why I was kind of ones I know there's several of. I kind of wanted to put them together. So that's why I keep rearranging things. Okay, go.
Got another Tono and Limbs.
Hako
Moriarty. Yeah, Virato.
Yep.
That's pretty.
That's my attempt at writing in Korean underneath it.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
There's a nice shimmer in there. Looks like it's just gold. Yeah, it looks mostly gold.
So the sample she sent actually just had what do you call the Korean writing? Is it Hangul or is that something else?
It's Hangul.
Yeah. So she just had that on the label, and I was like, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
But I knew it was Tono and Limbs, and they have theirs in Korean.
I saw that too when I was going through samples to do for my.
And so I used the phone, and it actually came up with that. And so she was very happy that her version of it actually made the phone recognize what it was.
Oh.
And mine is not better than hers, but Yeah, this first one actually is supposed to be 2 lines, and they just kind of bled together because of the nib. So look, if you can read Korean out there, sorry about that. Anyone have issues with Dominant Industries drying up in the bottle? No, never have. Nope. Yeah, it could be a crack in the cap or something like that.
It could be a crack in the cap, and maybe...
That's katakana. I don't know what that means. A couple people are saying it's katakana.
That's a type of Japanese. There's 2 things of Japanese, right? Yeah.
Oh, so it's Japanese?
That's what I thought. But then you're like, no, it's Korean. So I'm like, okay, yeah.
My phone read it in Korean just fine. Oh. Although I guess it's the same character set, right? More or less. I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
Anyway, I didn't think it looked Korean, and he said, I don't believe him. I don't know Korean, so, but I'm just, yeah.
Katakana is the caps lock of the Japanese alphabet. Interesting.
So do you think that you could put like a little bit of
You're gonna have to give me a context.
Teflon tape and like close it, and then it might help a little bit? I mean, obviously you could just change the bottle too.
I don't think so. Like I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what to tell you to do about that. You got it in the cap seal is broken. Any reason not to use it? I don't think so.
Probably not. Yeah, it would be fine.
I don't know. Yeah, right. I just don't know which is which. I can't tell them apart. They're too similar to me.
Yeah.
Probably because they're very closely related. So, like I can tell, if something's in Thai or something like, oh, I know what that is because it looks way different. But
everything comes from Mandarin. It's all comes out of. It's all based on that, and they've changed it to their own likings. But from what I know from it. Up next, Sailor and Kingdom Note.
Lump sucker.
Lump sucker.
Or you can try the Latin.
Pacificus.
I'm going to say it's
Eumicrotremus
pacificus.
That's
the lump
good.
sucker.
Do you have a picture of that?
I mean, I can.
Good. This is mauve? Would you say this is like a mauve?
You can go ahead and do stuff while I'm trying to do this at one key press at a time. I don't know what I would call that. It's certainly a taupe. There's the lump sucker. It's specifically more like this lump sucker. The Pacific. Well, this is spiny. This is not the spiny one.
I'm curious where the color is from.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, they come in a bunch of different colors.
That's true.
So maybe it's that one? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little bit closer.
That's pretty close, actually.
Yeah. And that one there. Yeah. Let's say it's that one.
Yeah, it could be. The lump sucker. Adorable, right? They call them that because they have little suckers on the bottom of their hand and they can, hang on to you. Or rocks or whatever.
It is a dusty purple for sure.
There's their little sucker thing.
Look at their sucker thing.
Look at that. It's weird.
That is whoa.
I don't know what that is. That's a whole different critter. Anyway, here's the kind of picture I was looking for. There's hold on to you. Apparently they can be out of water for a little bit. Here's some of them on a balloon. Cute.
That's fun.
Yeah. The lump sucker.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Some of these Inky said almost all their Ventas have dried out, which is really weird. None of mine have ever done that.
Yeah. But you can just reconstitute it with distilled water, right?
I guess.
I mean, there's no reason not. It's just the water that evaporates, and it's not the pigment, so it should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's other chemical stuff in there too. I don't know, what would that do with the biocide and stuff? Do you think that would just reconstitute too? I don't know. That
I'm not sure. It's probably depend on the biocide, I'm guessing. So
all the water's gone. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know how that would happen.
It's the worst it can do. It could grow something, but I would just fill it back with water to the approximate amount that you had in the bottle, and just let it sit for a little while and see if it grows anything.
No. Monotonic. Well, so not monotonic, but they do have another one that's just the base.
That's true.
Monotonic is technically not quite that, is what they said, I think. Or maybe it was. I don't know, but they have several things over there at Birmingham Pinko that are kind of like that.
Yeah, I think it's just the base without the color.
Oh, that's right. It's the monotonic, and they have a Wetner type thing.
Yeah, so
or a diluter. I don't know, something like that. But no, they have a specific one for diluting, and then they have the monotonic, and then they have a wetter thing.
Look on Birmingham because that would be the best solution because it would have all the other stuff. But
heard you can reconstitute vintage ink dried in old bottles, no problem. Yeah, distilled water will probably do it. Yeah. So, story ranks in a cool room in drawers. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do too, more or less, but it's weird. It's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since it's just the whole brand, because those bottles are real normal bottles. There's nothing weird about them.
I was trying to figure this name.
dude.
Shosai Khan.
Yeah,
Tunnel Limbs.
I think so. And it's Kobayashi Beckerism 3. There's 2 of them in there.
I remember seeing this one in there as well.
Yeah.
That's an interesting shading that it has there.
Yeah, pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what the story is with that one either. Or the story is, I couldn't find anything about this ink on their website.
Wow.
So, she got all these from Japan, she said. She's got a intermediary there, I guess. So
That's nice.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a fun color.
Yep. That's the other one.
Other one, yeah.
Yeah, so when I googled these, I found some Reddit posts about some of the
Somebody had it.
about like the other 3, 1 through 3.
Yeah.
But then this is 4 and 5.
Oh, so the ones you didn't have, huh?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have any of them, but they're the ones that were in that post.
Almost yellow in here.
Yeah, it really reminds me of the Sailor Manyo Koke, which is kind of like that a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of close. Yeah.
But yeah, that's an interesting look. Yeah.
Want to make room in your basement for your inks and your spouse isn't amused? Seems like that'd be a perfectly normal place to put things.
That seems about right.
An ink basement? Yeah. How cool is that, huh?
Kobayashi Crystal Respect series. La Porta La... I'm not going to try that.
La Porta and Fur Bronze.
And Fur? Okay.
Yeah.
1928.
This is a super cool looking ink, and it's listed as being dip pen only when I looked it up.
Oh, that one. I remember you mentioned that. Yeah, it's definitely like brown, taupey, and gray and blue, and or it's like a slate gray.
Yeah, it looks great.
Weird. I wonder why it's dip.
I don't know. It has like a little bit of sedimenty type stuff in the pigment. I think the pigment's just kind of large.
Too big. Yeah.
Is probably what's going on there. So it said dip pen only on the only post I found about it. And so I'm just gonna like trust it.
Yeah, it looks super weird over here too.
I wrote dip real big on the cap of the sample.
Oh, that's
vial.
a good call.
So,
yeah.
But it looks great. I think it looks awesome. I wish it was for fountain pens, but it looks awesome.
Got another Kingdom Note. Tree for All. I've used this one.
That's the one you were just using.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it looks great.
Yep. It's nice, sort of yellow green.
Yep.
Pretty.
It's fun.
Another Kingdom Note.
Yeah, so there are a couple of these Color of Time inks in this set here. This one's Remaining Night. It's got to be like, I don't know, just before dawn or something is the color they're going for. Just like the sun kind of breaking through. It's a really interesting color.
Yeah, it's a nice shading. It's pink over here and in the middle a bit.
There's some like turquoise in there too.
Turquoise. Yeah, like it changes right in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. There's so many amazing. Well, she had said she was like stockpiling ink samples for me because she's in Canada, so you don't send like one thing.
No,
from Canada.
Definitely not.
So yeah, you like the palette? Yeah, it's a really fun palette, right? That's the other Color
cool.
of Time. Right?
It's hard to even show this. It's not shimmer, but it has that sort of metallic feel to it again.
I think that's a sheen.
Yeah. It's hard to really show on this without having direct.
This reminds me a lot of the second series of your Miku inks.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, it's kind of serious, but it's got a little bit of a color shift. It's got a little bit of a sheen thing going on. Yeah.
Definitely does.
Spouse and I bought a tall Alex drawers from IKEA for ink and have named it Ink Store. That's perfect.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
Audrey's got some of those nail stores, what we should call that one.
Yeah.
Actually, my drawers over here are Alex drawers.
Yeah, those are Alex. Because, there's two different types. There's the wide and the tall Alex.
Yeah.
So.
I have a short, tall one. A short, narrow one is, I guess, what we should go for.
Fun. Colorverse Long Trail. There's lots of sheen in there.
Yeah, I think this is a really nice piney green.
It's a nice piney, yeah.
Yeah, you really get the black tones. Nice. You get in some pine trees stuff
evergreen.
Sometimes. Yeah.
But there's more blue.
Yeah, so
normal.
like over in this corner is like a little bit of bluish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting, right?
Yeah, I like that.
There's one other colorverse, right? That was in here.
Oh, was it? Did I mess
the
up?
bottom? No, it was like real early. No, I think it's 2.
No.
Maybe there wasn't.
Must be from last week.
Where are you going? There you go.
Sailor Daimuru Fuji Sechol Shizuka. Is that a K?
Shizuka.
Shizuka.
Yeah, Daimuro Fuji is apparently it's like a department store type thing, I think.
Yeah, it has some nice sheen on this one too.
It seems like every store in Japan gets an awesome.
You have to have one, yeah.
What's an Alex? Oh, it's an IKEA drawer set. Oh yeah, they already said that. Yep, really cool looking. I think it's gonna look mostly blackish
But
in
that's
writing.
deep blue, purple,
I think
pinkish
so. I
to
thought it
it.
was a blue when it started out because it's like blue
There,
over there,
yeah.
and it's definitely purple through here.
Yeah.
I kind of think it turned purpley.
You think?
Yeah,
Okay.
I kind of think so. So yeah, really cool looking. Sailor has this actually reminds me of some of the new fairy tale inks, which are
Oh,
like
yeah.
some of them
You
are
got
very
one of
dark
those.
but have
Yeah.
like these really interesting character to them.
Does this have one?
I just put it on the Sailor
Technically,
pile.
okay. And you've already seen this one,
Yeah,
but the Kakamori Kitsuta?
that's as close as I'm gonna get to it. Akitsuta. This is very dense. These Kakamori inks are
Yeah.
very dense pigmented inks.
Yeah, it's very pigmented. You can get that. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Like you
Metallic
can't see through it at all. Like
No.
it is very dense. And oh, the short and white Alex. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it looks super dark there too.
Mhm.
That pigment really settled.
Yeah. Yeah, I only have one or two of these. I have a bottle of Kakamori, and it is a cool bottle. They're expensive, but I think they're really neat.
Is this the one that you can use on ceramics and stuff? What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of the Yoseka ceramic series, but those are just named
Oh.
after glazes. They're not actual
okay.
glazes.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking of, the pigment.
And then there's the dominant industry ones that you should like only use on glass. That kind of
Yeah,
thing.
not those. I was
Yeah.
thinking that other one, like you said.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. So that's all.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah. So some really cool
Those
stuff
are
in here.
super hard to find, interesting inks.
Yeah.
They're not just hard to find, because sometimes you can get ones that are hard to find that are just like, okay, are not that interesting.
Sure.
They're more just hard to find than actually being that interesting. But these are both interesting and hard to find.
Yeah, which is neat. So anyway, those will be going in my fountain pen companion at some time.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
Gotta update that. So
That's all. Yeah, right.
yeah, that's all. So yeah, lots of awesome stuff in there. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I need to do the Enigma set probably next week. We'll see how that
yeah.
goes. And then I'll just do a long stream where I just enter inks into
And-
my
Yep, you do
database.
that.
So yeah. Oh, I also got this. We can talk about this a little bit if we want to. So this is really fun. So this is from a viewer named Megan.
Such nice handwriting.
I know, great handwriting.
Yeah.
Who said, "Hey, I was gonna send you some paper."
Yeah.
And this is either beet or it's sugarcane.
Sure, yeah.
And she said it's supposed to be sugar. It says it's sugarcane on the packaging.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, in the horsey community,
Uh-huh.
which I think is like people who raise horses or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a lot of things that say sugarcane are actually beet because it's like sugar
Oh,
beet, and so
yeah.
people don't make a good
There's a-
distinction.
Yeah.
So, Wilderness Long Trail is for the United States, Vermont. Oh, is it?
Oh, really?
Oh. Well, fine. Thanks for looking that up. I'm sure I would have looked that up eventually when I do a review of it, but it would be nice to put
Towards
it on
the
the thing.
end, but no, that was
I
not
don't know
how
where
it was back.
I don't
in
know
here,
where
yeah.
I put it. Yeah. I was not careful. So, anyway.
Well, that's an easier one to find. So if you can get it, that was a cool one.
Yeah, it's Vermont. It's got COVID. Oh,
Oh no.
behaving. No, boo. Boo. Hope you're doing okay.
It seems
there,
like a lot of people got it over Christmas.
It is.
It's part of that wave right now because
It's the-
everyone got together.
Well, yeah, it's
That's
one of
just
those
what
surge
happens.
things.
Yeah.
What do I want to write on here? I don't want to put it on the front. I want to do it on the front with the ink. Yeah,
The Vermont.
let's use a pencil. That'll be easy.
Not bad. Been so vaccinated, so only feeling like a bad head clod.
Goodness. There we go. There we go. So,
I'm still claiming Novid.
I hope that's true.
I've never tested positive, so
Yeah, that would be good.
so I think that's how it goes. If you never tested positive, then you're negative. And this was well past the time when there was no tests or anything. But yeah, lots of flu going, and I'm sure it just crud. And that's why I will be masked in at the Philly show. Even before the the worst of the worst was out there, Mike would get the flu every year after Philly. So
Yeah, Philly, like even if COVID
Especially-
weren't a thing, like I'd probably be wearing a mask at Philly because that was I never used to get the flu, and I started going to Philly, and I got the flu for like 3 years in a row, and I started getting the flu shot, and then I would just get like a cold.
Yeah.
But
you still get something. Yeah.
that was always the one, and maybe it's just because it's winter and who knows what, but that was the one I always got sick at. So no, I get as vaccinated as possible. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing mask stuff. It's about a box of N95s. Yeah, I've got a bunch of the N95s.
Yeah.
I really like the KN94s.
The KN94s, they're basically just as good, but are more comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Korean ones, and they're really comfortable.
Yeah, the shape's just a little different.
Yeah, they're shaped different. They fit my face super well, so that's kind of the important things.
Yeah,
so,
I never testified, but I never was sick as hell either. I was just
yeah.
Which
See lots of people in Japan. It's all the countries in Asia. It seems like that was a totally normal thing. And you know what? Real smart and a good idea. So I'm glad it's a thing now, and it doesn't bother me. I actually, and masks are good in the winter. Yeah, they keep your face a little warm. Nice.
Winter, no problems.
Yeah.
And it's July in North Carolina. It's not as fun.
Yeah.
But
So I'm gonna test out this paper a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this weight here to hold it down since I'm one-handed due to noseness.
New to a cat.
Yeah, he does. He likes to sit on my shoulder. And,
everyone likes to see Nose, though, right? Everyone.
Oh yeah, sure.
If you like Mr. Nose, give a heart or a like.
Here, I'll even click. Here we go. Oh, nope. Whoops. Oh no, I broke it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I broke the chat.
Oh no.
No, the chat's fine. It's just
Okay,
I just broke my dock. I gotta just bring it back. Here we go.
Okay.
There we go. I tried to hit the heart, and it was like, you need to do a thing. I'm like, no.
Yes.
Yep.
See, such a sweet boy. Such a sweet boy.
A long forward. Oh yeah. So let's see. What do I want to use on this? Let's try this one. This is a Kobe ink whose number I don't remember.
Nobody remembers, honestly.
I remember a bunch of them. But
really? I only remember 69.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's a good ink.
Kitsune Biotope.
Yeah, that's the name.
It's got a fun name to it. Yeah. I don't know.
It's good ink. You should get it. If you like murky colors, you should get Kobe number 69.
Is it murky?
It is murky. You're just like I think your murk meter is off if you don't think that's a murky one.
All right, so we're gonna have to claim murk meter. Oops.
It looks super wet as it goes down, at least.
Well, this is a double broad.
Oh, okay.
This is some Kobe ink. Not murky at all. It's like a really nice blue. Oh, I locked the focus because Nose is in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it's showing off some shading really nicely.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really a lot of sheen. There's a little bit of sheen right there, maybe.
Yeah.
It might be sheen.
Does it usually have a lot of sheen?
I don't think so.
Yeah, do you have one that actually has sheening to compare?
Yeah, probably this would probably show sheening if it has it. This is my wheat straw paper that I like so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really a sheen. It's got a little bit of shading, but not sheen. I wasn't really expecting sheen on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it shows shading really nicely. Let's see how it does with Cream of Ghost. Started writing Ghost.
Oh, I always do that.
Cream of Ghost? Cream of Ghost looks nice. This is continuing to get a little bit darker, I think. I like it more all the time. It's actually still got a fair amount of ink in it. It's getting a little lower because I do actually use this.
Yeah.
This was originally Ferrisville Press Cream of Earl, which is pretty much invisible, but there must have been a tiny flake of blue somewhere back here, and it has been turning itself.
Who knows if you'll ever be able to get that ever again?
Yeah, no, I won't be able to. There's no way. This is not
an official ink name. No, it is
no
random color.
Which is too bad because it's actually really nice. That actually kind of looks like that one ink that we just had in this set, and it looks like Koke.
It does look like that.
I was
going to mention it.
I have Koke in a pen. Now I think about it.
Oof.
It's okay.
We got some lurkers out there that are coming out. Good. But we like lurkers too.
Koke is looking darker on this paper, but Yeah, it's dark. Definitely lighter than Koke, but pretty good. There's no ink in some Ferris wheel press inks. That's facts. Yeah, definitely true. Not enough ink in those inks. Oh, what did I put in this one? I just inked it up like yesterday. I can't
really?
remember. What in the world are
It's
you?
a little similar to that, but a little more green.
Yeah. What did I put in here?
Uh-oh. Did you write it down?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
You have to move your foot.
Bottom one?
No, middle. That's, yep. Let's see. What did I put in this one? I almost always write it down. Oh, this is Celadon Cat. Diamine Celadon Cat, one of the Reddit inks. Yep. Which is kind of close, actually, to Soleil Couchant en Entretemps.
It is.
Yeah, pretty close,
yeah,
huh?
it's pretty close.
Yep. So, do I have that one handy?
I mean, the paper seems to be working well.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good paper, huh? This is gonna be an interesting one. Here's a couple of weirdo ones. This one is the Moroccan mint tea, which is like almost this color, right? A little yellower.
I know. So helpful.
I was dubious about Moroccan mint tea. I thought it was going to be too light to use. Totally usable.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. It looks like it. Yeah, that's an ugly color. Like it's one of those. Well, it's one of those like nail polish. They call them pretty ugly. They're like pretty, but there's just something that.
Yeah.
We know that they're ugly, but it's interesting.
Chat is all blurry. That's weird. I can't. So chat can't be. That's definitely not on my end because the chat's all on YouTube's end. What is this one called? It's that Starbright. For y'all who don't know, I can't see what I'm writing. Because there is, it turns out.
equals pretty, yep.
It turns out there is a cat right in front of me. Look how bright that is.
It's
like
so shiny.
That's from that the Diamine ink vent.
Day 11, I think.
I don't remember what day it was, but yeah. Turning in. See you later, Willem. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is such extremely bright shimmer. And I thought it was gonna be kind of too light, but it's actually really good.
Yeah.
Out of this little nib here. So definitely some folks had said that Starbright was really pale for them. But this is just a 1 point. Actually, this is a 0.8 Nemosiny nib, I think.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah, 0.8 Nemosiny stub, which is not super wet or anything. It's just working really well. But yeah, this paper seems really neat. I like the color of it. It's kind of a weird color. They asked not to be identified for stuff,
okay,
so
yeah.
Just to let you know. But day 11 was Glacier. Oh, is that what it's called? Was it called? No, it was called Starbright, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, was it called Glacier?
It might have been. It was either Glacier or Blizzard or something like that. But there was two of them that are basically very similar.
Oh, Starbright's the description. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, Glacier. Glacier, which is Starbright.
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah. It's so bright. Actually, there have been a couple of things I've written with it that I'm like, too bright. So,
uh-oh.
Oh, no.
What was that?
That was the whole stack of these. Oh, no. It's fine. They're,
Oh.
I already did the video.
No, that's good.
I haven't posted it yet, but I did it. I haven't edited it yet, but I did it. Sorry, they don't need to be in order anymore. I don't know how they've managed to flip themselves off the side.
Yeah. Oh, SK just literally swabbed it 10 minutes ago.
Oh, really? Nice.
I'm going to eat one of these. It is an Australian licorice. I'm excited to try one.
Yeah. They wrote on here, good licorice.
Our Australian folks, you do have the best licorice, and it's just, and this is made in Australia too. It's not just the U.S. kind that's inspired by Australian licorice.
Yeah.
Definitely the best licorice.
Yeah, this was sent out another care package for Christmas stuff. Super cool, and we haven't had a chance to eat it.
And my stomach is growling, and I was wanting to try it anyway, so I figured this would be a perfect time.
Nose also wants to try it. There, a piece.
Okay.
I have a piece of this good licorice. I also like Dutch licorice. It smells amazing.
Australian.
I love Dutch licorice. That's the salty kind.
Oh, no. Don't like that. Mm.
Those are really good licorice.
Great texture.
Legitimately awesome licorice. Ah, so strawberry.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like sweet, but it's not. It's just more flavorful of the strawberry. Good job, Australia. Good job. That hit the spot.
I think there's more of these cards. I can't find them though.
Oh, we'll find them, yeah.
I'll find them eventually. Maybe I have them all there.
I mean, more as you age, I don't know if I can like it anymore. I think this is, I don't think I can like it anymore. It's just too much.
Yeah, no, it's very good.
But I am a Twizzler. I hate on Twizzler, though. Everyone here knows.
Like, I used to be a Twizzler enjoyer, but I just don't like them anymore.
Yep, you're a Red Vine fan now.
Well, I guess. I'm not, like, the biggest fan of either, honestly.
So, yes, I do love all red kinds. Or even green. I like a red or a green apple kind, too. I'm fine with that, too. Vegemite flavored? No, Glenn, you've got no, you've gotten too far.
You've gone too far. Pull back.
I would try it. That's all I can say. I would try it.
11. And it goes right to 20. I'm missing a whole middle chunk.
Uh-oh. It's only mine. You did yours too, though. So.
No, I didn't do swatches.
Oh, that's right. You have it in the book. Red Vine's rule? Yes. Yeah. Red Vine family.
Aha. I found
it. Good.
I found the middle. We're good. Everything's fine. No disasters.
You didn't know that Red Vines tasted different than Twizzlers?
Oh.
It's very different texture, different flavor. The whole thing's different.
I do like the texture of Twizzlers a lot better.
So you like wax?
Yes.
Okay.
But yes, that is correct. I used to eat those like the wax teeth you get at Halloween or the wax lips.
You ate those?
Yeah, you totally eat them.
I thought you just chewed it or something. Like you just put them on and you're like, that's funny.
Well, yeah. Chew, eat, it's just all.
That's wax. I mean, I say that's weird, but when you eat the peanut butter chocolate candy, Buckeyes, you put wax in it so it stabilizes the chocolate. So you like to make them stale. Mike doesn't like them if they start to harden.
They get too hard. You have to chew them forever. I don't love that.
You like your new Audrey nib? Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's cool. Everybody should like an Audrey nib.
I mean, I always hope so. If you don't, I can try to work on one to make it better for you.
Oh, what was that? I didn't know. It's so low on ink here.
Yeah. Hi, Katie. You gonna jump up here? You don't need to jump up here.
Just the remnants of a Sailor 280 fill. Absolutely. just a tiny Sailor Studio 280.
Oh, it's for the studios. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Raven pen with a little push button.
Yeah. Those aren't back out yet. They should.
They were. They might have sold out again, but they definitely were out again.
Oh.
They came back very late December.
Yeah. Buckeyes are dipped in paraffin. And just chew the wax teeth. Don't pull a mic and eat the wax.
What? You can totally eat the wax.
I mean,
it's fine.
You can, but
it's fine. Buckeyes are dipped in paraffin? I thought you just put it in the chocolate.
I usually just put it in you just melt it with the chocolate, yeah.
Well, it's have to go in my pens to clean pile because that is pretty much out.
Yeah. Stale Fig Newtons? I would eat a stale Fig Newton. That'd be fine.
Say, which Kobe is it? Wait, which one? This one? That one, I don't remember. That's a blue of some kind. I don't remember what it is. Oh, wait, actually, why am I saying that? I've got I had.
I didn't put it back, I don't think.
Did I?
No.
Oh, you would have had to do it. Oh, here it is. We can see what it is. Sakamachi Indigo sounds right. That sounds right. Man, look at these people like seeing a Kobe and being like, yep, that's it. Look at you. Gold star for Johnny Bardo. Amazing. Amazing pulling that out there.
Kobe's are good inks.
Yeah, they're super good. I like them a lot.
Oh, reminder. At Philly, Frank and Christoph usually has a special edition ink color. And whatever we don't sell are usually online after the fact. So keep an eye out for that in the next few weeks.
This is actually not 280. 280 must be in a different... this is Shirakachi Gold. Is what that one is. It's just like barely any left. This is what it usually looks like.
It just started, yeah.
Yeah, that was just the absolute remnant that was left in there. Yeah, that's actually at least the second fill of ink I've gone through in that pen.
Iron Mike, I'm going to answer you. Yes, he would like pizza today. Let me answer that.
I didn't see a question.
I wonder if I want pizza today, question mark.
Oh, yes, you probably do. That's Kobe 22. This one is Color Traveler. Happy Yellow.
Which is not yellow. It's weird. It's one I picked up in Dallas for you.
Sure is. Yeah, no, it's not yellow. It's definitely orange, but it's on the yellower side of orange.
It is on a yellow, yeah, for sure.
I thought it kind of went without it pretty well. It's kind of okay.
Are you still enjoying your Raven? Yes, Brian?
Yeah, I mean, I've burned through at least 2 fills of ink on it. I didn't know I was totally out of that one. Time to clean it out again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot.
Between that or a similarly priced gold nib pilot was the choice for Brian.
I mean, do you have any gold nib pilots? Because those are also very good. But the Raven, I mean, I think it's such a good looking pen. Like, it's, gonna be totally subjective for you, but
yeah.
I mean, the Raven
pilot's good, and pilot has a good nib. So if you don't have many gold,
yeah.
But this is a very different look than.
And the cool thing about this is you don't usually get that button filler sort of thing. I guess it's technically not a button filler because it doesn't have a sack. It's some other kind of thing. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's really pretty. I like the way it writes, but I mean, it is a Yovo number 6 nib. So if you like the way those write, that's what it's going to do.
Oh, just the E95. I was thinking Heritage 92.
I think I've heard the E95 is really good. I don't have one, but I've heard it's really good. I almost bought one recently, but I was like, just didn't. So
is Kobe wet? I feel like it's just perfect. Like it's not. It's just.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's wet I wouldn't say it's super wet, but it's definitely. It's just kind of perfect.
It's just a medium. I've not had a.
Sailor makes their ink, and I mean, Sailor ink is always great.
Yeah.
So, not as much as Bunga Box or some Herbal. So I think of Herbal inks as being like kind of dry most of the time. There are a few that are definitely not, but I usually think of being kind of dry.
I don't use it so much, so.
If I was very nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally believe it. Audrey loves those kinds of pens.
I do.
She's got a bunch of that style.
Yeah.
Only recently gotten some Kobe bottles. Really enjoying how smoothly they come out of pens. Yeah, very smooth. They seem perfect in whatever pen I put them in. Whether it's a King of Pen or anything. I've never had a problem with the Kobe.
I mean, they're not expensive, but they're not the cheapest. But they're
kind of expensive.
But they're good.
Yeah, they're really good. They're kind of expensive.
But maybe I shouldn't tell people wherever Nagasawa goes on Sunday, they want to sell their shipment, buy one get one free. Mm-hmm. You buy 2 Kobe's. That's what I'm saying.
What you do is you buy 15 Kobe's.
Yes.
You buy 16 Kobe's.
How many did you get in DC, Mike?
Too many.
I don't want to talk about that.
Pilot CH92 is secretly a well-priced gold nib piston. No, it's great. The 92 is a fantastic pen.
92 is a good one, yeah.
Actually, I've got one right here. There you go. It's 92. Super good.
I have a blue one.
Yep. Super good. Writes great. Never dries out. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Napoleon used Herbal inks. Yeah. I mean, look, Europe is old.
Yeah.
We Americans are just whippersnappers,
Yeah.
It was like, oh, we've been in business for a really long time. It's been like 20 years. Like,
like, it's from the 70s. That's so old.
And then there's like Von Moos, which has been in Sweden since like, I don't know, 1214 or some crazy number.
12, yeah.
And I looked at that on the sign. I'm like, is that for real? And he's like, oh, yes, we've been in business for that. I'm like, wow. I definitely weren't doing pens back then, but who knows?
Here's knows.
Ravenstub went through Montegrappa Black instantly. Cool. I don't think I have Montegrappa Black, but it's probably a solid ink
It's 6:37. I can't even see the time. It's so bright.
I know. Yeah. What if you find a 747 on sale? What's that? Oh, a custom 74 maybe? I don't know.
What kind of pizza we're gonna get?
I'm hungry. Man. I am too. I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
It's full body day.
Goodness.
I'm extra tired.
Better fuel you good then.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hi. What's up? Just hanging out on the desk?
Yeah. Just hanging.
Good. All right. Yeah, I don't know. What we're going to eat. You have a preference? Have you thought about it?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I was just thinking I'm hungry. That's all.
I'm going to probably get some like Domino's or something. I already drove out by Mimi's. I don't really want to go out there again.
Oh, is that where you want?
It's far. Well, I had to go to the UPS store.
Right.
Yeah. Definitely on the higher side of Sailor quality, which, yeah, I mean, I've never had a bad Kobe, so. There are some really interesting
Thank
colors.
you.
I have around here somewhere.
The sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always have lots of those sheets around, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what I've done. I was because I was just cleaning up, and so it's
Gone forever.
yeah, probably gone forever, but really good. A Boeing, yeah. Look, if you're trying to find a 747,
That's what I thought of too.
Yeah, if it's an airplane, I would say probably don't buy that. Yeah, just like where are you gonna park it? Even they're real big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sure is.
Hey,
Aw,
Scraggles gets crust, says
no.
Belle.
Scraggles, you gotta come in. Otherwise, you don't get crust.
Yeah, gotta come in.
The cats are hungry. I can tell.
Sometimes for the 74,
Thank
like
you so much, Belle.
if you find one on jet pens, it might be a little less expensive because they get them straight from Japan.
Uh-huh.
But their prices have gone up over in Japan, so we're not going to be getting as amazing deals straight out of Japan as we were. So it's getting closer to the U.S. price, although it's still not the same.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the Custom 74 is a fantastic pen, and this one's the same kind of thing.
There they are.
About time they showed up. Where you been, boys?
Where have you been?
Oh, they're in the military, so we got to give them some slack.
It took them some time to get together, so
Right.
they're busy.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this
This
sugarcane
seems
paper.
good,
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like it's brown, but not craft paper brown.
No, yeah.
But yeah, it makes the inks look kind of interesting.
Definitely deeper than like some ivory papers.
Oh yeah,
But not anywhere near craft paper.
It's got a very
crinkly.
Yeah, it's got like a stiff feel to
Yeah.
it too, which is not like my other sugarcane
No.
papers, which are just like the
Paper,
Franklin Christoph
right,
stuff.
yeah.
It's just like very normal paper.
This very loud paper.
Yeah, you actually see the lay to it, and the lines and stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting. So,
That's cool. Yes,
or no.
unlike most other things that you have. Very
pretty
different.
neat. So thanks very much, Megan. Appreciate it. Custom 74 is the first gold nib. Yeah, it was one of my first. Yeah, very good. Very good pin.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there we go. All right, folks, it's going to be about time for us to get out of here because we got to,
Eat.
Ojima got wiped out by the tsunami. Tasha prices probably go. They get wiped out?
Ooh.
I didn't hear there was actually a tsunami. I thought the tsunami waves were like way lower than they were supposed to be. Like they were saying, meters tall, and they were only
Feet.
couple feet. Hey, Sugar Turtle.
Oh, well,
Thank you very much, Tom.
That's so nice of you.
Thanks. Look what you started, Belle. More crust.
More.
We get the crust this time.
We just okay.
Tom traditionally just gives a whole pizza to Scraggles.
Oh, yeah, we've talked about this. We're worried about our ability to eat the pizza, and it's just going to be for the animals now. So
yeah, I keep telling you to stop asking people. I'm going to tell you stuff. Their Rushi studio was damaged. Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
That's terrible.
Thanks, Mike and Audrey, and everyone else. Y'all make Fridays awesome. Well, thank you, Ruth, and yeah, thanks
Just
everybody
Fridays.
for showing up on Fridays. It's good times.
Yep. And you'll be seeing us in Philly.
Yeah, next time you see us, we'll be live from Philly. I didn't check the times.
Oh, I haven't looked at that either.
Yeah. It probably won't be normal time because probably the Philly show will close. When is the show scheduled? 10 to 5. So yeah, just to get some extra time, I'll probably do it at like 3 Eastern. It'll probably be done before 5, but I like to, maybe people won't have left or something. Who knows? So I'll plan for like 3 p.m. Eastern next week for the live stream. Otherwise, it'll be up on online afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so you missed most of today. It was nice to catch you a little bit.
Girl. Yeah.
Hey, sub girl, good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
I hope your recovery has been good. Haven't seen anything from you in a little while, so we think about you sometimes. Actually, hang out with you. You're very welcome. Welcome to come back. So, all right, folks, we gotta bounce. Thanks for hanging out. We will see y'all next time.
Week.
And I'll be on Twitch on Tuesday, but definitely not on Thursday.
Yeah.
Probably on Tuesday, unless I am very behind.
Lots of driving.
Yeah, I'm gonna be driving all day on Thursday. So,
yay.
Gross. But that's the way it goes. You get to go to a pin show after all that driving.
True.
So after all that driving, you get to work all weekend.
Yay! No, this is the thing. It's a far one.
Yeah, it's real far. So we will see y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Thanks, doing well. Awesome. Glad to hear that. We always like that. Okay, folks, that's it. We're gonna get out of here. Think about what you put out in the world, make it a better place, and hey, trust a bivalve.
Don't trust a bivalve. Cheer your water bus, and
Barahe is coming back.
no, it's bivalves aren't.
Brahe is.
Brahe is coming back.
It's coming back.
Bivalves are not.
We'll have Brahe soonish at some point.
So, yeah, it's coming.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.